Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Caesar the Pleaser, and today I'm bringing you guys a little bit of a commentary. I think there's going to be some Call of Duty 4 footage. I am pre-recording this just because of the fact that I realized that I want to make sure I get on top of things and I don't want to forget. And honestly, just recording audio is a lot more easier, or it's a lot more faster than, actually capturing the audio or capturing the game and then doing the audio at the same time when you're doing like a Let's Play. At least that's my opinion on it. Speaking of which, I need to update you guys on a few things and then just say a little bit about how I'm feeling recently. First off being, Oblivion is going to be canceled. I realized that people were actually kind of interested in that Let's Play and were wondering, holy shit, how are you going to pull this off? It's so long. I'm pretty sure you're going to, like, give up halfway. And then, truth be told, I give up, like, what, episode 4? I think. I have 10 more episodes I've recorded. And honestly, 4 of those are just me. Actually, fuck that. 6 of those are me just walking around and traveling to the places back and forth. And then, obviously, episode 6 is me realizing after, so fucking long that I could have easily just fast traveled. So that's the thing. That was pretty funny, I guess. But then I also started to do the Mage Guild. I was trying to get into the Mage Guild. And then, honestly, I didn't finish until episode 10. And honestly, that whole... I think the Mage Guild is supposed to be it's the most time-consuming one to get into. Like when you're the rank of the Associate, for anyone that knows what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Oblivion terms, to try to become out of the Associate rankings and moving on into actually being accepted to the Guild, I guess, or whatever. You have to do these things. You have to do the recommendations from each Guild Master, and all those tasks are honestly like pretty boring. At least to watch. Like me playing, I'm actually into it, but I feel that if you, the viewer, are gonna be watching me do this, it's not really a lot of commentary, and it's not as energetic as it should be. I try to do it, but you can pretty tell that I'm doing it for the sake of doing it. So I'm gonna be canceling the Oblivion Let's Play. I'm still playing it by myself, and I'm enjoying it. So anyone that's wondering, I know Hazard was actually wondering how I was gonna handle this and stuff. So if you're disappointed, Hazard, I'm sorry, man. But honestly, it took a while for me to actually see some, I don't know. I don't think Oblivion lends itself for a Let's Play, and that's just my opinion. Maybe a live stream if I ever get that kind of internet quality, sure. But for the most part, I don't have any plans of continuing Oblivion. And for that fact, just any Let's Plays in general, I don't really feel like doing Let's Plays. They're not, in my opinion, entertaining for me anymore. Well, it all depends. Like Dark Souls was something that it really lended itself to either speedruns or Let's Plays. So Dark Souls was something I love to do, and I did. But I think right now I'm going to be focusing on other things, especially, for example, like the podcast, which we might as well just talk about what's going to be happening this week. So this week's episode of the podcast, which is episode 35, if I'm correct, it's going to be featuring John Rambo himself, the Ramborgian leader, and I'm sure a few of you come from the Ramborgian. A few of you that, I'm recently doing things with, Hazard, Nate, Anthony, fucking... Lambit, fucking... I can't remember everybody, and I apologize, I don't remember. Oh, Mark Crown. How the fuck did I forget you, Mark? So yeah, I had John over, and I did an interview with him. I think it turned out fucking amazing. It's honestly my best, what is the word? The best interview that I've done ever. Like, I realized that the longest podcast is an interview, and it's with Ashford Falls, and that was a pretty fun interview, but this one is going to take the cake. And John, if you're listening, thank you for coming on. Once again, it was such an honor to have you on here, man. John is such a role model to me. He's kind of like a mentor to me. And I don't know, man. Like John to me is like equivalent to like the president and shit like that, or like someone that's in a high stature that you really look up and respect. And for him to come on here and join me for the podcast, I had a lot of time. So. Yeah, so this week's is going to be an interview with John Rambo. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. It's, I think, a little bit just over an hour. I think it's like an hour and 12 minutes. And it's pure entertainment and actual, like, serious stuff. And I think if you're if you're looking to start up on YouTube and, honestly, if you're a Ramborgian yourself, I think it's something that you should really take a listen to. It's pretty interesting. And we go we really delve into things I don't think people have really asked them. Or maybe or maybe he's answered, and by that I meant him and OJ. Other John, for people that don't know, that aren't in crowd. Fucking shots at Borgia. We really discuss a lot of things. Just why is it that he started the show with OJ? His experience with OJ, him and DSP's relationship. Not gay. I meant like I guess the friendship and their YouTube relationship, I guess you could say, that they're new. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this week's episode is gonna be with John Rambo. Probably one of my best ones I've done as far as interview wise. So I hope you guys do take a listen. And the final thing I want to announce real quick is that I was this past Sunday, which was I think it was October, let's see, 28, 27, October 26th, I was on GamerTalkLive, and GamerTalkLive just went up, I think, today. GamerTalkLive is this podcast that features Anthony, otherwise known as Anthony, I'm sorry, Amzav Game Amp, who was also on episode 34 of the podcast, which did fucking amazing. I did not expect that to do as well as it did. Over 100, hell, it's almost at 150 the last time I checked. Fucking, Anthony's fans was really just loving to come over here and listen to that. So fucking, that was fucking awesome to do with Anthony, and something I hope to do more work with Anthony. But it's with him, it's him and Kane bringing the pain. Otherwise known as Nate. Who's GamerTalkLive is actually his baby, and Anthony was going to be busy that day, so Nate was looking for someone to fill in, and I offered my services, and he was like, all right, sure, let's do it. And then I think we had a good time. It was, I think, over an hour. I think it was an hour and 53 minutes, if I remember correctly. We talked about horror, and just it isn't even live, but we talked about Call of Duty. We talked about there's a lot of things. The DayZ standalone that was announced recently, or there was some news that DayZ was on. Anyway, there's a lot of things that we talked about, and I think it was really, really cool. I don't really talk about games a lot on my channel, and I feel that for you guys, I think it's really cool if you want to see the actual gamer side of me. I don't think anyone's really seen that gamer side of me on YouTube. So if you are interested, I would highly recommend go over there and see GamerTalkLive. It's pretty cool. We even had guests, Hazard, Lambit, fucking Mark Crown, and then Captain 31. Shout out to Alonzo for coming onto that shit when it was live. I realized that it might have been laggy for you, but this is why you have the YouTube version on it, which I will post in the description for people that want to check it out. I hope you guys do check it out and show that pleaser love. But yeah, shout out to Alonzo for coming on there, man. It's cool to see a pleaser to go on there and stuff. Also, I want to say, Alonzo, otherwise known as Countercultured, if I remember correctly, he's starting a YouTube channel, and it's Countercultured, and I want to just make sure I have that correctly. But I'll post a link in the description to his channel. I want you guys to go check that out. He's, I guess you could say, my new drawer, I guess you could say, which is pretty awesome. The fact that I have someone now that's going to be drawing things. He had, there's going to be a photo that he did on the John Rambo podcast that he did, and it was like me and him. Like it was like the meaning of a meeting of leaders. It was like the pleaser leader and then the Ramborgia leader, and it was us shaking hands and stuff. And I think he did a really cool job on it. What the fuck? What the fuck is the channel? I want to make sure I plug you, man, because you deserve that plug. And I already saw like a few pleasers going on there already, so that's pretty cool, just from Twitter. Oh yeah, Countercultured. I'll post a link in the description for you guys to check it out. I think right now he did a overview on the the Superior Spider-Man comic overview. I don't know what he's planning on doing with his channel, but I know that he's going to be doing something with his YouTube channel. So I hope you guys do go over there and check that shit out. And let him know that I sent you guys, because fucking he needs to know that how much he meant to me, or he means to me. And I have a text message. Alright, so just last I just want to say real quick before I get the fuck out of here, because I know I've been taking about like 8 minutes now. If this sounds different as far as audio wise, I'm using Audacity to record this, so I'm messing with Audacity for a few days. God damn, what the fuck keeps texting me? Alright, so yeah, I honestly I just want to say something real quick that I guess you could say it's a little emotional. I'm loving the fact that things are going now as far as the YouTube wise. Twitter's becoming a lot more interactive. I'm getting tweets now every day and stuff. Even though it is just other Ramborgia members, so like me, Mark, Anthony, Nate, Hazard, fucking Lambit, fucking cool dude, by the way. You guys really got to check out GamerTalkLive to figure out why I love Lambit right now. That motherfucker's the shit. But I'm really loving the fact that how things are just, I guess you could say, moving up for me. I'm climbing the stairs to try to get into a bigger area. I'm gaining viewership, I'm gaining subscribers now, and Twitter's becoming again more interactive. And I'm just loving the fact that I got to do things now with actual YouTubers like, Dylan, for people that don't know, from the Ninjas. If you don't know what that is, he's a rapper, and I used to do some stuff with him as far as music goes. Asher Falls, who's a band that does amazing music as well. I've done stuff with them and just my friends and stuff like that, And now to actually do things with actual YouTubers, especially people like, Nate and Anthony, who are in a much higher stature Not a lot, mind you, but it is a bigger stretch than where I'm at. I think Nate's over now 500 subscribers. Anthony just passed 400 because of the podcast that he was on, or of joining me with the podcast, which is pretty sick. Fucking, so that's pretty cool. But the fact I'm gonna be doing things now with everybody, it's such a great feeling, honestly. Like, and you know what? It's this kind of motivation and inspiration that I needed to do more things. I realize I'm canceling a Let's Play. But I plan on doing things on this channel that aren't really Let's Plays. I'm planning on doing some... I can't announce what I'm going to be doing, but there's some stuff I plan on doing that I think is going to be interesting, and I hope you guys do enjoy what I'm going to be putting out for you guys. And overall, I do plan on getting, you know, school's going to be... school's kind of picking up right now. And then next year, early next year, like February, I'm going to be going to the school full-time now, so like 4 classes, you know, a semester. Right now, I'm only doing 1 class. And I know people are going to be like, why are you only doing 1 class? Da, da, da. I know. But I fucked up. I guess you could say when I applied to my classes too late, but that's all personal stuff. But I'm just really loving the things, the whole vibe of YouTube right now. And I hope you guys will stick around to join me and everyone that I do things with. Because as you guys know, when I do things with people, it's because I do highly believe that they have such a ability and just this whole, like, I want it kind of vibe I get from people, like, you know, from Nate and Anthony, especially Anthony. That motherfucker works so hard for YouTube, on his YouTube videos and just in his life. I know he's having a kid soon, so shout out to you, Anthony, if you're listening, man. I hope your son's gonna be great. Fuck, I know he is. He comes from your balls, man. That's gonna be an Anthony kind of kid, man. I'm gonna be loving the fact to see this offspring of yours do things, you know. And then it's gonna be tough for him to continue on the YouTube stuff and just really appearing for GamerTalkLive. But I don't know to talk about his personal stuff. But Anthony, if you're listening, man, I hope I know you're gonna be a cool dad, dude. So just overall, everyone that's listening, I'm having such a positive kind of feel now. Things are really looking up for me. I'm a pretty happy individual, to be honest with you guys. And I know that we're in the season of, you know, Halloween and stuff, but nothing can really bring me out of my mood. I'm really happy. I'm excited for the future. My goal for this year is to pass the 100 subscriber mark. I'm hoping for that. Currently, I'm at 74, I think, if I remember correctly. So I know us, the community, as far as the players, we can make that happen, man. I'm really hoping for that. But overall, I'm really happy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and have this video ready for you guys. So once again, thank you guys for listening to this video. I hope you guys do check out this episode of the podcast with John Rambo, as well as go check out GamerTalkLive. I'll post again in the link in the description with a Nate. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, guys. Thank you guys for listening, and bye.